Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Looking at the game for George, he's got 13 points and 1 steal as well. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Panini is out for the Allen. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Wilson. And it's Ellis. The shooting goal. Rose kicks the butt. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And 11 points for Jimmy Butler.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That doesn't go either for Butler.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Allen kicks to George.
Monte.
Pass to Mahimi. And stolen by Butler. Oh, here we go. Then they spread chance.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
It's stolen by Rose. And here we go. Dunleavy comes down the breakaway jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by...
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges. First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year, Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
Chicago calls timeout. For Monte not being an all-star, there are a lot of guys that could have made an argument to be there. Monte's was as strong as any.
Yeah, and his own coach said that Monte deserved it more than Dirk, his teammate. And not a shot at Dirk by Carlisle, just expressing how valuable Monte was to the Mavs.
So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Hill, he's checked in for Mahimi. Turner comes in for Allen. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Hill in for Ty Lawson. And here's Miles outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
And there's the foul. It goes on C.J. Miles. That is his first foul of the game. Rose passes to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Butler with the steal. Here's the break. No luck. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And he lobs it up. And George with the stuff.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, an understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Chicago. Justin Holiday comes in for Jimmy Butler. Outside Hill. To the middle. And the basket by Hill. Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, take it himself. He He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with.
And it's Miles missing.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Rose dishes to Gasol. It's stolen by Hill. At the elbow, it's Turner. Off target at the rim.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Dishes to Noah. Outside Rose. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Shoots from 14.
That's all
And it's
you,
Hill.
man.
That time the assist by Turner. And that's now 7 points for Hill.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, his outside shot is hard to block, no matter who's defending.
So for the Bulls, Mirotic is checked in for Gasol. McDermott comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Brooks in for Rose. Hill inside. Brooks covering. Stolen by Holiday. Here's the break. Pass to Mirotic. Fires the three. Hill gets the rebound. Pacers trailed by 18. And here's Miles outside. Mirotic grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
George double teamed. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Brooks kicks to McDermott. Stolen by George. Here's Hill. And here we go. Shot from the low block. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
That's good.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
You know, for the Pacers last season, with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Noah. And Moore is checked in for Justin Holiday.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Awesome Hill.
George against Moore. Baseline J on the way. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. As for those dry spells you mentioned about the Pacers, G8, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
Yeah, as a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. Season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too little, too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year.
McDermott with a steal. Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Jordan, pull it in.
George, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it,